Hello everyone, my name is Eostrix and welcome to 31 Days of Spooky Games. Today is day 13 and we are playing Bloodbark, a game by SirTartarus. We have to cut down the Bloodbark trees. We only have 1 week to do so. And that's all the information that I have. Let's get into it. Day 1. Enter, space. Oh, space. My job had never been in such high demand. A new exotic kind of tree had been discovered, and its price was sky high. The blood diamonds of the forest. Oh, fuck yeah. Trying to hold my axe like that, but, I mean... Good morning, forest. Found one of those trees further ahead. Cool. What a weird way of describing what's happening. Is this? No. It's kind of a neat little forest. Oh, a down tree over there. Was that also caused by me? I guess it's the tree that looks like it's dead. In a clearing by itself. How did you get made? It would be best if I focused my time on just chopping those down. Where am I supposed to be hitting it inside this, Fucking there we go. That would be the last chunk. I'll put it in with the rest of the cabin and rest until tomorrow. I want to know why this tree is just blood red. I know we have some trees that look like they bleed. So based off of those, I'll put the type up on screen right now, but those do exist. We do have trees that look like they're bleeding. Werewolf? What the hell happened? Must have been some drunk idiot. And I'm not gonna go help. As far as the next to a public park, wouldn't surprise me if someone had crashed a car. Please tell me we're gonna go look at them. And we're not just going to, you know, walk like that's not happening. Not my problem. Ah, you're a bastard. And now for a well-deserved rest. That's probably how they get made. People die next to a tree and then the tree soaks up the blood. Day 2. The forest is a community. The trees use their roots to warn each other of potential dangers. They send nutrients to the trees in need, and to those that can fight back the threat. Their sap becomes dense, overflowing with resources. That's how they do it. Yes, it's a normal day for me. Waking up from my cabin in the middle of the woods with my bloodbark trees. So... Oh, I can't even walk that direction. That's so mean. That was the only tree that I knew about. There must be some more. I need to find a different route. Oh, this isn't blocked by a tree anymore, so I'm going to assume it's going to be this way. What if I break that rope? No one will notice. What rope? There's a rope over here. What rope are you describing, my guy? I don't see a rope. I guess we're going to continue on this way. The page for this game recommended walking around a lot. So I'm just doing as I'm instructed. Because apparently there's a lot of secrets. But I'm not seeing anything that's out of the ordinary, so maybe I'm just lost. Which would not be out of the ordinary either. Tiny tree. Just a sapling. I gotta... Can I leave? That doesn't seem to be making a dent, so I guess I'll leave it alone. Maybe this really is the route that I was expecting. Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Drunken Man. Where are you? Would you still like to come out to play? This is oddly satisfying. Why is there such a tiny little fence blocking me from this plant? The plant's trying to reach me, not me it. Why have you so tightly strung those ropes in the first place? That's insane. Oh, what a drunk idiot you've become. But oh, how profitable you've been for me. Oh, what the hell? Is that sap? It tastes like blood. It sounds like piss. They warned me about this, but I didn't really think it'd be so real. Yeah, just let it fall directly on me. Alright, last chunk for the day. My shirt is ruined. I look like a serial killer. Turns out there was no trees, just families that I found. I was the reason for that man's death, and I'm going to be the cause for many more. To think this wood would be worth so much. Why? Just because it's red? Or is it due to the ones that have to go to fetch it? It's hard to understand the rich. I think it's because of the novelty fact that you have to cut it down and it bleed on you like a person would. And yes, extremely for the color. Do you know how much we pay for like diamonds and things with specific colors? We already have to pay a fuck ton for wood. This kind of wood? Yeah, it would definitely fetch a high price. There's no way in hell it wouldn't. It's insane what people will pay for some oddities. To be fair, what I pay for cardboard for Magic the Gathering is not exactly the lowest amount either. And done for the day. No little special quotes or quips. That was day 2. Day 3. As some trees fall, some trees stand. Some plants are able to evolve during their lifetime. They change their characteristics, shaping themselves depending on their surroundings. They knew the sound of my axe. And I knew the sound of their cries. Oh! Hello. Doo-doo, doo-doo. What are those people doing here? Have they been filming me while I sleep? Should go and tell them a few things. It's a news reporter. Hi. You do know this part of the force is not public access, right?
You are the lumberjack they hired?
Yes, I am, and you're the creeps who were filming my cabin while I sleep. Can you go away now?
Tell me, are you aware of the dangers surrounding the Bloodbark trees, which you have been hired to chop down?
Yes, I have been warned of the threat this tree poses.
Their cognitive effects, which, as you may know, includes visual and auditive illusions, lead those who fell the trees to believe they are killing a man instead of a tree. Some experts believe this is a survival mechanism this exotic species has developed to survive deforestation. What do you think about this?
Trees are smart, but they're not that smart. It's not like they understand why we chop them down.
And if you do know the effects of those trees, what made you accept this job?
They pay a lot. And there's not many places a lumberjack who can't use machinery could work with a living wage. If I start seeing things, I'll just know it's the trees. If I remember what they do, their tricks won't work on me.
That's an interesting philosophy. Thanks for allowing us to ask you these questions. Have a nice day. Okay, Craig, that's enough. Cut.
So, are you leaving now?
No, asshole. You almost ruined our footage. Pull more trees as background footage and then we'll leave. Keep on rolling, Craig.
Axe person. Ah, I wanted to. You probably heard me clicking. They better not take my shit, though. Must be more bloodbark trees on yesterday's path. I'll follow it once again. On the road again. Oh. Excuse me? I'm sorry, I didn't know that you decided to be the creakiest motherfucking door I've ever heard in my life. Is there a reason for this mischievous sound? Perhaps somebody died. Alright, well, I'm here. Oh, okay. So even if it's not fully up, it's still there. Okay, well now we have those nice sounds of piss in the background. There's supposed to be more trees. And they tend to be in clearings. Which that alone is also very intriguing. Still not allowed to go any other way. Oh, there's a cross. With a big ass googly eye on it. Aw. Oh, I might have had the googly eye again. I'm just sad. I can't do the googly eye twice. Let me jump into the pile of leaves. Why do you hate me? Is this gap in the fence going to allow me to walk this direction? Ooh, big ass pile of dirt. It's like dinosaur dung. Damn. Okay, so that was useless. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh. Gonna be a giant doom. Seriously, who strings a rope that tight? Oh, well, hello. Oh, that was cool. Oh, it's a tiny one. And a 1. And a 2. Missed. And a 2. Okay, so yeah, it has to be in the center. It can't just be click click. 2. And a 3. Last chunk. My head hurts and my hands are shaking. Maybe accepting this job was not a great idea. Why do I feel guilt? It's just a tree. I know its effects won't work on me, he said 2 minutes ago. What little trick are you gonna play on my brain now, huh? What little gobbledygoo am I gonna have to accept? I really want to go check on the last tree. Not the one that I just got, the very first one. So not the last. I knew what I was trying to say. So did you. Hey look, it's a little, it's a game developer thing. Saw that logo on their little website thing on itch, if you want to see that in the description, by the way. Good, you didn't take my riches. 'Cause if you did, you might have ended up like the trees. What the fuck? Oh. It's not real. It's not real. It's just the trees. God, that is so deep red. Day 4. It is almost uncanny the way they accept death. The way they fall without resistance. The forest used their deaths as a warning. A sign that I should stop. But here I am, still cutting. And that cost me like $50 that swing. Gone in an instant. Profits over psychics. You know that much. Oh damn. The second time a game has used that against me as a scare tactic. First one being Echoes of Darkwood, I think is what it's called. Fucker, use that to block a path, same as that. Oh, what's going on over here? I'm looking for secrets. Do you have any? I don't have a camera, but it looked like what I like that one where it would be, you know. Like The Office. Except not. I don't have a confessional booth. Not yet, at least. This looks like a little path over here. Is it? The fuck are you? Find a Fresno nightcrawler who's extremely bad at hiding. What the fuck? And I just lost all the tension that I had. You built up so much and then just... Where am I supposed to go now? Bop, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, boo. I need a hint. Bop, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba. Was this a hint? I think it was. I was meant to go this way from the very start. I just looked past it because it scared me. Whoopsie. Why is there so much fencing around the outside of this suddenly? Whose land am I on? Who did I take this job for? I'm gonna go this way, 1 second. This is the entrance to the place. No. I got work to do. Well, time to lay waste. Good Christ. It's just the trees. One week and I'm gone. One week and I'm gone. I got caught in some other trees as well. Last one. Finally. I really need a break. I can't keep murdering. How big are my steps? I only hear every like 5th one. Or am I just doing that like really long leg reach thing, you know? We take one really big step and they go doing, doing. Like a cartoon character. I was actually kind of lucky that that tree has decided to break the fence that I was trying to hit through earlier. Really comes to show how nature helps. And now we sit here and wait. Can you trust the trees? Why does it take me so long to cut up all these? Why don't I have a cart or like a car or anything at this point? That's the last of it for now. I must rest. Day 5. Their sense of cooperation is immaculate. 1,000 brains in unison. Kendrick Lamar. They are better. Oh man, I took a really long rest that one. I can't sleep. I guess I'll go for a walk. With my axe in hand? What? I mean, I get it. But really? 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 You sure about that? Okay, well, don't start playing mysterious music now of all times. You know, you never forget your first. Isn't that right? Oh, I'm not sure why it made me click out of the game. Isn't that right? But unlike the rest, you don't bleed. Continuing. Oh. That laugh made my stomach feel a little funny. I have a feeling I'm meant to go through the route that I didn't go through earlier, but now, because of that one secret thing, I'm going to look around real quick. better to, you know, when in Rome. Rome. You know. Why is this red? Okay, well, I'll be on my way. Also, you would never catch me in your life walk around a forest at night alone with no light in the slightest sense, with just a hand mine, or with a hand on an axe, because that is A, creepy as hell, and B, insane behavior. Because imagine you're walking alone in the woods with an axe, then you find someone, or they find you. Who's in the wrong? Is anything wrong? They're gonna look at you funny. What have you been doing with that axe? What were your plans? You're out there alone with just an axe? You're gonna fell trees in the middle of the night? Or is there something more sinister? I'm trying to fill time, because I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna assume that it's just going to the empty gap in the fence. But I guess I've seen worse. I think there's someone up there, next to the bathrooms. What the fuck do you mean the bathrooms? I was there this entire time? I spray painted this wall. John. Another tree. It looks so human. They're getting better. It's just the trees. What do you mean another tree? Where? Magnetic. Oh, I'm gonna kill this man, aren't I? Well, sorry, but you're looking a lot like a tree right now. Eliza. What the fuck? It felt extremely real. Holy shit. Alright, relax. You're getting paranoid. It's just the trees. It's just the trees. But there was no stump. Everything else was still grounded. I'm definitely murdering people at this point. That car is a pretty good indicator that this one was an actual person. I actually liked his tunes. He was blaring the good music, and we murdered him. I understand he spray painted a brick building in the middle of nowhere, but his crimes did not fit the punishment. But hey, I'm still getting paid. We're gonna put this down. It's gonna be like his body. But like actually his body this time. Just laying on top of all the rest of the trees. And I thought I went out just to, you know, take a walk in the middle of the night, not murder. Also, what psychopath only has a bed and a fireplace? We're getting pretty close to a full stack. Day 6. Red upon red. To my eyes, it's just bodies piling up. How was I supposed to tell the difference? Can you defend upon that in court? Whose liability is it? Where's the news outlet? No. No, you were lying. There were trees. They were all trees. Oh, that's so cool. Day 7. They reshaped my brain, my inner workings. Can a plant take away your humanity? I was lost in that forest. But then you found me. This would be a really cool movie. Or at least a short film. I would love to make that. I really did need a day of rest. Yesterday was... It was horrible. I need a walk. Because I worked so well last time. Not much bloodbark trees over here. I could sneak out of the park. There may be There may be some outside. Wait, the graffiti is still here. And halfway done? It can't be. It's the tree still. I'm doing my due diligence. I'm starting to work outside the field I was designated. The park is empty. Only the trees are watching. Are people scared of them? Shut up! Shut up! My head. I wish I could scream how I want to for these games. It's not true. It can't be. I kill you. The police found the suspect wielding an axe. Due to his sudden violent movements and screaming, he was considered a dangerous threat and was shot to death. At his cabin, found the corpses of 2 people, whose identities are yet unknown. Placed next to the lumberjack's chopped wood. The limbs, heads, and torsos of the victims are separated from each other, as if they were logs. The logging company declared no responsibility for the deaths, citing the victim's entry into the fenced area. However, They will face a moderate fine for a lack of security. Go fucking figure. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.